Welcome to another new video of interesting math problem on our channel Math Solutions for You. Please do like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. In triangle ABC, AB is 7 centimeter, AC is 3 centimeters. P is a point within the triangle on the perpendicular from A to BC such that PB is to PC is equal to 13:3. What is the length of PC in centimeters? This is a high school geometry problem that's of considerable interest because it utilizes a very important theorem in geometry, which is again a very common topic on various high school geometry tests as well as on standardized tests. And this is the figure that's drawn not to scale, but in geometry problems it's important that we have a figure so that we have an understanding of the layout. So we are given that PB is to PC is 13:3. So we can start by assuming that PB is 13x and PC is 3x, where x is some number that we have to find out. And once we find out what x is, we can specify what length PC will be. We start with the triangle ABD. Because AD is a perpendicular from the vertex A to the base BC, triangle ABD is a right angle triangle as shown in the figure, and AB is the hypotenuse. So by Pythagoras theorem, we can write AB square is equal to BD square plus AD square. Similarly, we have this smaller triangle, the triangle PBD on this side, on this half of the triangle, right? And that's also a right angle triangle because PDB is 90 degrees because AD is the perpendicular from A to BC. So PD will be perpendicular as well because P is just a point on AD. So PD is a perpendicular on BC, and that makes angle PDB equal to 90 degrees. So the triangle PBD is a right angle triangle with PB as the hypotenuse. So we can again apply Pythagoras theorem and have this equation: PB square is equal to BD square plus PD square. Now if we look at these two equations, we have BD square as the common term on the right hand side of either equation. And one of the natural things to do in problems like this, where we have a number of variables, is to eliminate some variables. And the simplest way to eliminate in this case would be just subtracting the two equations, and we get this result: AB square minus PB square is equal to AD square minus PD square. So we at least got rid of one variable BD, but we still have these other variables that we have to deal with. Of course, remember that AB is something that we know, so AB is 7 centimeter. PB, we have taken it as 13x, but we don't know AD and PD, so those are kind of the extra variables here that we have to really worry about. So how do we take care of AD square and PD square? Well, we have this other side of the triangle on the right side of the perpendicular, and there also we have two right angle triangles where we can apply Pythagoras theorem. So the first one is triangle ADC, where AC is the hypotenuse. So applying Pythagoras theorem, we have AC square is equal to DC square plus AD square. And similarly, there is a smaller right angle triangle there, triangle PDC, where PC is the hypotenuse, and again we apply Pythagoras theorem to obtain this equation. PC square is equal to DC square plus PD square. Now notice that in these two, DC square is the common term. So we can get rid of that term by subtracting these two equations, and we get AC square minus PC square is equal to AD square minus PD square. Now once we do that, we immediately notice that in these two equations that I obtained, which are in red and green respectively, the right hand side of either equation is the same. It's AD square minus PD square. So we can basically, write from these two equations that AB square minus PB square is equal to AC square minus PC square. And now we can substitute what we know. So AB square is basically 7 square because AB is 7. PB, we have started with the assumption from the given ratio that PB is 13x. So for PB square, we can write 13x square. So 7 square minus 13x square. And similarly, for AC square, we can write 3 square. And for PC square, we can write 3x square, 3x whole square. So we have 7 square minus 13x whole square is equal to 3 square minus 3x whole square. And from this, we have basically, once we rearrange the terms, 49 minus 9 is equal to 169x square minus 9x square. And this comes to 160x square is equal to 40. And from this, we have x square is equal to 1 by 4. And since x is, the length of the side or proportional to length of the side, we don't need to consider the negative root here. We only consider the positive square root. So we have x is equal to half. And from this, we have PC, which is equal to 3x. That becomes equal to 3 by 2 or 1.5 centimeters.